academic writing process and product. Writing groups, a way to get feedback on your academic writing. Now here's the super secret academic writing process. If you follow this process, you cannot help but get good writing. Writing groups are an effective way to get feedback on your writing, and giving this feedback helps you to develop your writing skills. Two approaches, first read and deep read. We'll go over both of these. First read. Now this is not an editing session, although some of that occurs. It is more a responding session. You give your groups the papers to read. You meet in small groups, and this is a quick and easy way. And I would say anywhere from 3 to no more than 6 in a group. Each person brings a copy of that academic writing. This could be done for creative writing too, I guess. It's best if you do not include your names on the top. When you begin, you trade papers and you write directly on that paper. You give response. You respond to the ideas. You may do some editing, but your real goal is to respond. What are you thinking? And I'll give you some clues here. When you're finished, you trade with another person. You hold up or you simply trade. And you can usually do 3 or 4 in a 30 to 45 minute session. Now, sometimes in large group, I do this and you go all over, you can do small group or large group. You decide with this one. All right. And I usually create a poster to provide some sort of structure when I'm doing this in class, to give students or to give you some ideas for how to respond. You want your thinking to be on the paper so they know what you're thinking. The paper becomes alive. When they get that paper back, they have a living document so they can actually see what people were thinking as they read your paper. Very effective. That's called first read. The second is a deep read, and this is best done in small groups, where you make copies for each person in the group. You give them a copy of that paper, a minimum of 2 days ahead of time, so they have time to think and read. Now, each member must come prepared to give feedback on that day. So you're either writing right on the paper, which I prefer to do, or you're somehow responding on a different sheet of paper. And in this computer age, you can do this online. Yes, I know that. But you must come prepared to give feedback. That's why I like smaller groups for this. Now, you spend 10 to 15 minutes on each paper. You must use a timer. You must use a timer because, and I've been in groups like this, the first person usually spend 20 minutes and the last person gets 2 minutes. That's why you have this timer. You suggest change verbally to that person. Now, sometimes I use a ratings checklist like this, again, to give structure so you know what to talk about. There's some editing that goes on here, but also you are responding what you like about that paper. 2 ideas for giving feedback. Writing groups, first read and deep read.